Aloha, beautiful souls. This is Ryan of tranSOULution, and welcome to Transform with Ryan. And in today's pick a card reading, we are going to find out upcoming event in your life revealed. What's next? Okay, so we're going to find that out together. And I decided, or rather, from spirit, we decided that it would be best to leave these cards turned over like this for now for you to choose and genuinely feel into the energies, and then when you go to your reading we'll reveal what's actually on the other side. So it's going to be a surprise for me, it's going to be a surprise for you as well. So go ahead and close your eyes and just find that peace, find that connection with your higher self to help you find out which card to pick to reveal an upcoming event in your life and what's coming next, okay? So you have three options here, and as usual, you'll see down below the timestamps and the chapter markers to go to your reading, and I'll see you there. Hey there, Star Fam. Welcome to your reading. For those of you that were drawn to this first card here, you and I are both in for a surprise to find out what's actually on the other side of this card. We'll do it together in 3, 2, dun 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 dun. Trust. Okay, let's see what the spell says here. I am safe. I am secure. In love, I trust. My faith endures. Okay. So what I'm seeing this next event that's coming into your life is coming through so clearly, actually, is there's something that maybe has been feeling a bit unresolved, feeling a bit like out there in the open, and a little uncertain, right? So whatever area of life that is, whether it's finances, relationship, work, families, friendship, health, wellness, whatever that is, what is actually going to happen is something is going to be revealed here. Some big event, some type of progress is going to happen here very soon to help restore that sense of safety and security, okay? That's going to help you actually restore your faith, okay? I feel like this situation has been so challenging for you that it's actually testing your faith, where it's like, am I actually gonna pull through this? Am I actually gonna get what I want? Are things actually gonna work out okay? So coming up very, very soon, something is going to happen to help put all this back in order for you, okay? So let's tuck this away over here, actually, and let's pull some Star Code Astro cards. Oh my gosh, I love me some astrology. And let me tell you, when I was flying here to Bali, it was during a full moon. And so the flight was just really like dream-like. I was like in and out of sleep for a good chunk of the flight, which like hardly ever happens. And my gosh, like flying to Bali, y'all, it was not a short trip. We were like traveling through the air for like 24 hours minus, the layovers. So wow, but I'm so glad I'm here. It's so worth it. The energy here is fabulous, and I hope it's coming through and being transmitted in the readings that I've been doing for you recently. So let's see what we got cooking here about this upcoming event. We have Scorpio, investigate, and we have 8th house, mystery. Ooh, and you know what's so interesting is that Scorpio actually is the ruler of the 8th house. So you have double that energy. So what does that even mean? Okay. So what that means is that this event could be happening during Scorpio season. Okay. For many of you that's coming up, it's only July. So Scorpio season begins on October 23rd. And the only reason why I know that date so specifically is because I'm a Libra. And so I know when Libra season begins and ends. But something major is going to happen around Scorpio season for those of you drawn to this card. And don't get discouraged if you feel like it's a little bit away. It's going to be okay. The other thing that I'm getting actually for some of you is, so that's when the sun is in Scorpio. That's Scorpio season. But also this can happen anytime the moon is in the sign of Scorpio. So the moon, as it transits around the 12 signs of the zodiac, it stays in each sign for roughly like 2 to 3 days, I want to say. So you can look, to see at the time of this reading, you can look and see when the moon is next going to be in the sign of Scorpio. And that might be a very good time marker for you when you should expect this big event to happen or this big reveal to happen, okay? Now, looking at the messages in the card with investigate and mystery, what I'm hearing is that firstly, this is going to be something that is going to seem to come out of left field. It's not going to be very logical. It's like you're not going to see this coming, all right? That's this kind of event. So, how sometimes you can feel that lead up, that build up, or maybe there's like some deadline that's going to approach and it lets you know, like, this is when XYZ is going to happen. This thing is not that way, okay? Like, it's going to really surprise you and shock you. That's why it's a mystery over here, okay? But there's going to be, when this mystery is unveiled and create space for this realization. Okay, so what I'm hearing from Spirit is that something within you is just going to click. It's just gonna suddenly make sense. It's gonna feel like, oh my gosh, why didn't I think of this? Or oh my gosh, I can't believe this amazing thing just happened, or I'm so glad that this turned out this way. It's gonna really shock you. You're gonna be surprised. And there's this part of you that's going to want to investigate and really understand, because Scorpio is this really deep thinker kind of energy, and it wants to dive deep and understand the who's, what, where's, how's, when's, why's. Like, it wants to know a lot of things. It's not satisfied for like the simple superficial answer. It wants the meaning, like the deep understanding of why this happened the way it is. And really, there's nothing to understand here. That's what Spirit is saying. Like, this event's gonna happen, and it's almost, to be quite honest, pure coincidence. It's gonna feel so insanely random, and it's gonna happen. And Spirit is saying it's going to be wasted energy on your part to try and make sense of it, to try to understand, like, why did this happen? How did this happen? Like, what went on here, right? Again, I don't sense it's going to be anything like bad. So it's not going to be like, oh, woe is me. Like, why did I get in a car accident? Or, oh, woe is me. Why did, my water pipe burst in the kitchen? Like, it's nothing like that. It's just you're going to be so astounded, and it's going to be so mysterious how this, good luck, good fortune, this change of energies is going to happen, and you're going to want to understand the why. And Spirit is saying, like, don't. There is no why. It just simply is. Okay? So, wow, so interesting. Like, I feel like the mystery is getting even bigger here with your situation. It's like, what is the surprise that's coming for you? I mean, I guess if we knew, it wouldn't be a surprise, right? But what would life be without surprises, right? Okay, let's get some tarot cards out here and see what else Spirit can share with you about this upcoming event. Hopefully, it won't just be all mystery, 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 Okay, so we have Two of Swords, Eight of Wands. I'm seeing already what else Spirit is trying to say. The Hanged Man, and Strength. Okay, so here we go. For sure, Spirit is reaffirming, like, you're not going to see, like, you would have never guessed that this was going to happen. You're going to be like, whoa, like, I can't believe it. Like, never in my wildest dreams did I think this was how it was going to go down, how this was going to happen. Okay, we're like running out of space here on this top row. And it's going to come so swift, so sudden. There's going to be a lot of movement. It's going to be like something's just going to sweep in here. It's kind of like, those surprise thunderstorms or rainstorms, or that sudden gust of wind. Or have you ever seen too, like, sometimes the wind moves and then it creates this like mini tornado you see with the leaves? Like, it's gonna be something like that, where it's like you couldn't even have forecasted this. It's just gonna come through. It's gonna be something that you least expect, that you didn't anticipate, and really you're just gonna have to trust and go with the flow. All right? And what's gonna come of this event is you're gonna gain this new perspective. You're gonna see something new. It's gonna cause you to pause, most likely because you're gonna be in shock at what happened all of a sudden out of the blue totally random, but it's going to cause you to pause and stop. And in that moment of pausing and stopping, there's going to be this realization for you, okay? And this kind of understanding of this, of what to do next, okay? Again, you're not going to be able to make sense of why this event occurs or how it came to be, but it's going to give you that clarity moving forward, okay? And what it's going to help you do too is kind of give you that second win, that extra burst of energy now to move forward. It's like this sudden inspiration. It's like, if you can think of when you had like writer's block, or your like brain is like fried and you can't think of anything else, and then suddenly, bam, the light bulb goes off. Bam, this epiphany, and bam, you're like, okay, now I know what to do. I've been like racking my brain trying to figure it out, and then all of a sudden you know what to do. Okay? And I'm sensing too, it's kind of like this sense of peace, right? Where you're just like, it's that sigh of relief because now you know what to do next. And you'll also have a clearer picture of what's coming next too. Like there's going to be this a little bit of energy of forecasting now, right? Like now in this moment you can't forecast anything. You don't really know what's happening. But here coming up very soon, something is just going to click for you, and everything's just going to make sense. Okay. Wow. Very, very interesting. I get this a lot when I go on trips, when I plan for things. Like I try to do all my research and I try to figure things out before I go on a trip, leave for a new country, that kind of thing. And then, sometimes you just can't plan for every possible outcome or every possible variable. Like you just can't plan for it. And then all of a sudden, like something happens, you're like, oh, thank goodness. Like, this happened, or we didn't plan for that, or we didn't decide to sign up for that that excursion or whatever because it didn't end up happening, or we found something better even, that's kind of that energy that I'm getting here, where you're going to be like pleasantly surprised, and that, it's like you couldn't even have planned it better yourself. Now, as I was preparing for this reading, Spirit wanted me to do this little mini bonus to like foreshadow a more minor thing coming through in your future. So don't worry, this upcoming event, we didn't get the full details. It looks like Spirit is still being mysterious, but we know a little bit about the timeline, and we know a little bit about it's going to happen very swiftly. It's going to be something you can't predict, but it's going to give you a new perspective, revamp your creativity, your inspiration, give you the strength to carry on with a lot more clarity, a lot more focus. So that's coming. Now, Spirit wants to share with you like a little mini event, some gift, some surprise that's coming up. So we have older woman, ear, and unicorn. Oh, there you go. So you're going to get some really, really good news about something very soon. I'm sensing it's going to be something separate from this. Okay. And it's going to feel very magical. That's what I'm getting. What I'm hearing is that it's going to feel like a little mini wish of yours is going to be granted, okay? It could be something like, oh, I wish I could go visit my grandma, or I wish I could spend time with this person that's kind of embodied as this older woman. Now, what I'm getting is this actually, Spirit is saying like, it's not necessarily a woman, it's just someone older than you, okay? So someone older than you is going to share some good news with you, some kind of wish is going to be granted. Perhaps could be some kind of like benefactor, right? Someone who's willing to help you with something, that's going to assist you with some kind of challenge or some kind of event. What I'm hearing is maybe some of you are trying to, book an interview, book a podcast, book a speaker for an event, or, hear about getting a job or something like that from someone older. And it's like your wish is going to get granted here. You're going to get this good news, okay? And the other thing that I'm getting from Spirit is to really trust in your intuition moving forward, okay? Scorpio is very intuitive as well. And so what I'm hearing from Spirit is it could be something as simple as you know, taking a slightly different route home from work, from the grocery store, from school, whatever, like taking a slightly different route because you're going to come across something very magical, something very unique, which you otherwise would not have come across. Also, like maybe when you're out at the coffee shop, or at the community center or something, like go to check out the bulletin board, right? And see what offerings are out there within your community. And you might find something very valuable within that bulletin board. Or maybe there's an email, you know, so many of us are on these different listservs and these email lists and stuff like that. We're getting all these advertisements and marketing and whatever, whatever. And maybe most of the time you just delete them. But there's one that you might open accidentally, or whose title might catch your eye, and Spirit is saying, like, don't delete it. Open up that email, read through it. You're going to get something out of it. Okay? So that's what is coming through as this mini bonus, is to trust your intuition, do something a little bit differently than you normally do, and just go with it. Okay? Because good news is on the way. Some benefactor, someone is coming to help you that's older than you. So very exciting kind of information. So there you go. That's some info on the upcoming event in your life to help you know what's next. Thank you so much for tuning in today for your reading, Star Fam. Make sure to like and comment down below what you are calling in from your reading today to help make it a reality. And feel free to share this video with others and subscribe to this channel. Now, I'd like to extend a very special invitation to you if you want to go beyond the general tarot reading. Specifically, if you want to know how to align with your purpose and how to achieve your goals. If you look in the description box below now, you will see that there is a link there to book an energy alignment session with me. And on that call, I will help create that personalized roadmap for you to align with your purpose and how to achieve your goals. So I look forward to connecting with you in your energy alignment session. And until next time, sending you all so much love and cosmic hugs. Bye. Hey there, Star Fam. Welcome to your reading. We're going to see if we can find out something about an upcoming event in your life, and we're going to find out what's next. So for those of you drawn to this card, it's going to be a surprise for both you and I. And let's see what it is here. Dun 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 dun. Study. Ooh, so let my mind be clear and strong. Let me study well and long. Okay, so what I'm hearing is a lot of you are about to, you know, maybe enroll or sign up for a class that's really going to help you expand, help you grow, help you evolve. And also, some of you, it's going to be a class that's going to be really fun for you. So it could be a class on where you're learning a new craft. You know, maybe it's like a songwriting class, a pottery class, a painting class, a writing class, a sports class, or you're learning a new sport, a cooking class even, right? So Spirit is saying, like, you're going to have this opportunity to sign up for a class, sign up for a program to really help you expand and move forward. Now, another thing that I'm getting is that for some of you watching this as well, is you're going to do really well in class. You're going to do really well in the arena of school, university, college. I'm hearing that you're going to be recognized, okay? Like maybe you're going to receive an award, some type of certificate, and I'm hearing for some of you it's going to be something very public, okay? And for those of you that aren't necessarily in school, this might apply to the workplace. I'm hearing also that some of you, there's like a book or a show that you're going to get your hands on. So a book that you're going to read, that you're going to find maybe online or when you're at the bookstore, or there's going to be a movie. I'm getting some kind of documentary, some type of informative program that's going to teach you something very profound. And I'm hearing it's going to sort of shift your way of life, shift your way of doing things, and ultimately create more alignment. So like one of the things that I watched that really changed my life is Blackfish. And it's the story of like SeaWorld and how some of the killer whales or orcas are mistreated at SeaWorld. And so like that really changed my life because I've never gone to SeaWorld since. I just was like, I can't really support that now that I know what's happening. Um, Another thing that really shifted my perspective on stuff. Oh my gosh, I'm blanking on it now. Okay, maybe I guess I wasn't meant to share that story. But in any case, you're going to learn something new, okay? That's going to radically shift your way of thinking, your way of doing things, and help you feel, again, more aligned with your life path, your life journey, becoming the kind of person you were always meant to be. Let's see here what else we can find out with the star codes astro. So a lot of possibilities for those of you drawn to this, and I'm actually super excited for those of you that are going to do well in school or class and get that recognition, that certificate, that award. Like, big congratulations to you. So you have Aquarius collaborates. Oh, that makes sense with school and studying. Scorpio investigate. Oh, this actually came with the first card reading as well. So, which was sort of an air sign, we have a water sign. So this could very well represent a season. Okay, so Scorpio season is coming up. At the time I'm recording this video, it's end of September, or excuse me, end of October into November. And then Aquarius season is end of January into February. So those could be the timelines for this event that we're going to be talking about in further detail here. Now we have collaborate and investigate. So definitely what I'm getting here for some of you, perhaps you are in some type of line of study or program where you do investigate things, like you do these studies, right? Like pharmacological studies, behavioral studies, environmental studies, studies on the economy, like, right? So you're studying trends and outcomes and things like that, and that's where you're going to receive this recognition or this reward. Oh my God, I'm sensing that maybe some of you that are watching this video are like researchers, right? You do those controlled experimental studies, so maybe it's going to get published really soon. Maybe your study is going to have an impact within your niche, within your area of expertise, right? And you're going to have, and it's going to come from this collaboration with your team. And what I'm hearing too is it's going to invite and allow for even more collaborations to come through, new business partners, new study partners, new maybe study participants, right? Maybe even other companies will want to support your work or sponsor it, have you work for them, that kind of thing. You're going to get some, recognition, maybe even a little bit of notoriety when it comes to your craft and your skill. Definitely for those of you that are thinking about taking like a extended learning class, right? Like maybe those of you who are adults who want to take a writing class, a music class, cooking class, what have you, you're going to meet some really cool new people in that class, and you're going to make some new friends. Maybe, quite literally, you're going to do some collaborations together. And I think that's super duper exciting. So lots of learning, lots of social connections happening here, lots of realizations as well from this. And what I'm getting to is these connections that you're going to make are going to go really deep, because Scorpio is that sign of deep, intimate connections, okay? Libra, is the sign of relationships as well, but these relationships are kind of all-encompassing. So friendships, co-workers, neighbors, so all these types of relationships. But the relationships of Scorpio are deeper, more profound, maybe arguably soul-level connections even, okay? So, I like that. I like that for you. I'm very excited for you. I mean, it's always cool to meet some people that really resonate with you, that are on the same page as you, who can teach you something, someone who you can teach them something, right? Like, it's always fun to make new connections and meet new friends, I think, anyway. Let's see what else can be revealed about this upcoming event. So we have Queen of Swords. Okay, interesting. I feel like that's going with the Scorpio card. Page of Coins. Knight of Cups. Oh my gosh. So we got a lot of court cards coming through. So definitely meeting tons and tons and tons of people here is what I'm getting. There's going to be a lot of people in your life, Nine of Swords, that are going to make an appearance, make their debut even in your life story here. So let's kind of take a look and just do an overview of these types of people. So you have air, earth, and water. Okay, so Aquarius is an air sign, Scorpio is a water sign. So we have Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. And coins is earth sign, so that's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And cup signs is water, like I mentioned, so Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. So it's interesting. The absence is really a fire sign. So it sounds like fire signs aren't going to be like a thing in your life here coming up. And those are Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. So basically all signs minus Aries, Sagittarius, Leo are fair game to come through in your life. So let's look at some ages. So Queen of Swords is older adult. So we're thinking like 30s and older. Pages are younger people, so often children, people in their teens. Knight of Cups would be younger adults, so more like, 20s, early 30s kinds of crowd. So you can just kind of keep that in mind as you move forward here in time and start to make these connections that, as you look and learn more about your new friends, your new collaborators or whatever, you'll start to maybe see who's the ones that's going to have that lasting impact in your life, who's meant to play a bigger role here. So Nine of Swords, so what's really interesting here is that these people that you're going to meet, they're going to be people that you've never met before. They're going to be people who are actually kind of outside of your usual social circle, okay? You're going to meet characters from different walks of life, different ethnicities, nationalities, different backgrounds, different upbringing, different, social status, income level, like whatever, right? Kind of these different personalities, and you're going to be kind of drawn together in this common interest, and it's going to be quite nourishing here. So what I'm getting from this card is like, don't be nervous, don't be anxious with meeting new people. Just go with the flow. These people are meant to be in your life at this point in time. They're meant to come into your life. So there's no need to be fearful or like be on guard when it comes to meeting them. Okay, so that's really cool. But they're going to change your life. They're going to have a big impact, and you'll hopefully with some of these clues be able to identify, as they show up, as they appear, like which ones are the most likely to be the ones that play a bigger role in your life. Now, with these cards, Spirit was saying, why don't you do this little mini bonus where we talk about a minor event coming up, not so much a big life-changing event, but more like a minor event, a little surprise here for you. So some positive little nuggets coming through. Major challenge to overcome. There you go. So you're going to kind of go over the mountain here, reach the peak, and like see the beautiful view. Things are going to work out just great with this obstacle or this challenge. You're going to finally put it behind you. And let's see what else we got here. Oh. I feel like you need those. Those kind of like slid off. And then there's this guy that popped up. So you got 4. I only intended for 3, but you got 4. So we're already getting some blessings. We're already getting the abundance. You got carrot, opportunity, or windfall. Beautiful. I feel like it's in relation to this challenge that you're going to overcome. Is you're going to get some kind of assistance, some type of opportunity to make it through this challenging time. You're going to see your window and you're going to take it, and the problem's going to be solved. Everything's going to work out great. Next, we have dark woman. Okay, so this could be involving or orchestrated by a woman with dark hair, dark skin color, dark eyes. And we have claw. Be careful, do not take risks. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is not to... Okay, so what I'm hearing is don't get off track. That's what this risk card is about, okay? So like keep your eye on the prize, keep your eye on your goals, don't get distracted, okay? Don't take a risk by putting your energy, your time, your money, your effort into something else. Stay on course, okay? That's what I'm getting here, especially because Mountain is giving me this very strong earth energy, which is very stable, very constant, very reliable, very disciplined. And carrots too, like carrots grow underground. They're not like above, like on a vine, like grapes, or they're not up in a tree like certain fruits. They're right there in the earth, okay? So stay focused and grounded on your path forward in your goal, and you'll be able to overcome it quite easily. Again, it sounds like someone is going to come in and help you some way, somehow overcome this challenge. So, wow, super exciting messages coming through. I'm so excited for you to find out who these people are that are coming into your life. We got some ages, we got some signs. Perhaps even by looking at the pictures. So maybe take a moment to pause the video and take a look at these pictures, because we have different kind of looks. We have, it looks like Asian woman, we have like a European woman here, and we have someone that maybe has like this more South American, Native American kind of look, Central American. So maybe even Mongolian, I'm seeing in that as well. So you have these people that maybe they'll have even similar physical features when you come across them in the course of your studies, your collaborations, what have you, your classes. All right, so there you have it. Upcoming event in your life revealed just for you. Thank you so much for tuning in today for your reading, Star Fam. Make sure to like and comment down below what you are calling in from your reading today to help make it a reality. And feel free to share this video with others and subscribe to this channel. Now, I'd like to extend a very special invitation to you if you want to go beyond the general tarot reading. Specifically, if you want to know how to align with your purpose and how to achieve your goals. If you look in the description box below now, you will see that there is a link there to book an energy alignment session with me. And on that call, I will help create that personalized roadmap for you to align with your purpose and how to achieve your goals. So I look forward to connecting with you in your energy alignment session. And until next time, sending you all so much love and cosmic hugs. Bye. Hey there, Star Fam. Welcome to your reading here to find out about an upcoming event in your life, what's coming up next. So for those of you that were drawn to this third card here, it's going to be a surprise for both you and I as to what is on the other side here. So in 3, 2, 1, ba-dum! Fertility. Let all take root, seed, and sprout. Let new life be all about. Ooh, okay, so first of all, what I'm hearing from Spirit is that for those of you that are, ready to expand your family or start your family, you'll get some news about a pregnancy here coming up in the near future. Especially those of you that have been trying, you're going to get some wonderful news that you're pregnant. Now, that's for a select few of you, of course. Now, for others of you, what I am hearing is there is like something in your life that is going to start to blossom. So what I'm hearing is like maybe you have this idea to like write a book. Maybe you have this idea to film a movie. Start a business, start a channel, like become a social influencer. So there's this new project basically in your life, maybe, doing a renovation on your home even, or starting a new exercise or workout, that kind of thing. So something is going to be quite ripe and ready for the planting and the sprouting. So it's a good time for you coming up to begin a new project. Something that nourishes your soul, that allows you to have creative expression of of your being. Okay, so that's really where the focus is, and you're going to, it's gonna feel very it's kind of like everything's just gonna align quite perfectly and effortlessly, and that's coming up here. And you're gonna be in this space of just like growth and expansion, and it's just like constantly being inspired, constantly feeling creative. So basically there's going to be like an absence of writer's block or like brain farts or that kind of thing. There's your mind and your ability to bring things to life, bring things into fruition is going to be like on full blast. Okay, so it's like, you know, if you want to be a social influencer, for example, you're going to easily get a lot of subscribers, a lot of followers, a lot of likes in a short period of time. Like, this is the perfect time for you to start this project and allow it to flourish. For those of you that are, you know, wanting to write a book, it's like the ideas are just going to flow and come to you so easily. And same thing for you that are like filming something, right? Or creating music. It's just you're gonna be in this flow state is what I'm hearing. Dang, that is brilliant. I am loving that for y'all. Because my gosh, I've experienced like writer's block. I've experienced like feeling uninspired and unmotivated and like the dryness, like a creative desert. Oh gosh, it's rough. So I'm glad that that is not in your near future at all. So let's see what else we can find out about this upcoming event in your life with these star code astro cards. Yeah. So we have Sagittarius, expand. Oh, there you go. So expansion, things getting done, things coming to fruition, things being manifested into reality, being creative. And this is all expanding you. Okay, it's all allowing you to creatively express yourself in brand new ways that feel very nourishing, that feel very aligned with who you are. Okay, this isn't like a, okay, I wake up, do my morning routine, go to work, punch in, take my breaks, go on lunch, come home, prepare dinner, go to my gym class, whatever, right? It's not anything like that. That's very routine and day to day. Like, this is something coming through that gives your life that extra bit of meaning, that extra oomph. And next we have Libra, balance. Yay, Libra. I'm a Libra. So shout out to all my Libras out there. And I guess Sagittarius too, since you're in this reading, right? This is going to help bring balance to your life. So it's kind of like you've maybe been living this life that feels very robotic, very mundane, very pedestrian, very like boring, very predictable. And now you're going to have this portal for creativity, and it's gonna give you life, honey. Give you life. You're gonna feel alive. You're gonna feel good. You're gonna feel motivated. So that's coming through. And when we're looking at time frame, Sagittarius season is the end of November into, you know, December time frame. And Libra season is coming up sooner than that. It's end of September into October. So those are some windows of time that you can maybe expect this event to happen. Of course, it can happen sooner. I'm getting to share with you all the lunar schedule. So, you know, the moon cycles roughly, you know, 29-ish days through the zodiac. And so about every 2 to 3 days, the moon changes signs. So you'll be able to see, you know, what 2 to 3 days and the dates that correspond with that when the moon is in Sagittarius or the moon is in Libra. Okay? So let's pull out some tarot cards to find out more about this upcoming event in life. So I'm definitely seeing creative expression happening here. And again, for those of you, a baby, right? So this might be the time or the season you take that pregnancy test and it's like positive. All right, so let's do one more shuffle here and let's see what the tarot has to add to this big reveal on this upcoming event. We have the World, so very expansive energy here. Actually, I think it falls quite beautifully in line with Sagittarius. We have Hierophant, we have Ace of Coins, and we have Four of Coins. Okay, so What I'm sensing is for sure, some of you, this new project, this new endeavor is going to actually eventually bring you money. Okay, so this book you feel inspired to write, it's gonna be published, you're gonna be able to sell it. This film, this music you're writing, again, you're going to be able to share it with the world and offer it on like iTunes or, some type of streaming service maybe. And here with the world, it's definitely that expansion. And so this is really amazing for those of you that, again, are sharing your art, whether through social media like Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, or those people that are filming or writing or producing music. You're gonna have access to this really wide audience, okay? As we flow through the energies, sometimes are better than others for launching a new project. Expansion, getting your name out there, building up your database, creating new contacts, right? So there's times where that energy is stronger and times when it's weaker. And we're coming up to this period where it's going to be really strong for you. Like you're going to experience monumental growth in these areas. And it's kind of like you caught that wave at the right time, and now you can just ride it out and enjoy it. That's definitely what I'm sensing here for you. Now, with this Hierophant, I'm sensing some deep level transformation for you. So the story here is this of the buffalo woman. Okay, and it's this woman who appears as a white buffalo, and she brings like abundance to the Native American tribe that she visits. All right, and so that's what's coming through. We have this Ace of Coins bringing abundance, the Hierophant bringing abundance, the world bringing abundance. So again, this project or this thing that's spurring your creativity, your creative energy. And again, creating a child is creation energy, right? So for those of you that are pregnant, and what I'm seeing is it's really going to give you more in return than you could have possibly imagined or anticipated. Okay, you're going to pour so much love and heart and soul energy into this creative process, this creationary endeavor, and what you're going to receive out of it is going to be insane. It's going to be so cool. I love that for you. Now let's look at this Four of Coins energy here. Because this energy is sort of more restrictive and sort of constrictive, right? There's like that expansion, there's that retraction. And so this energy here is speaking a little bit to contraction, so kind of pulling back in. And what I'm hearing is actually sort of just like a heads up from spirit, where it's like, don't be afraid, okay, to move forward. Don't be afraid or nervous about any setbacks because those are normal. And what spirit is saying, like, it's okay to kind of come back to yourself and reconnect and just check and like, okay, where do I feel aligned? Where does it feel good to take this project now? Like, how is this gonna evolve? How is it gonna progress? Okay, it's okay to like kind of come back, especially as you expand, right? Sometimes things expand so fast and you kind of like get overwhelmed. And so it's okay to kind of come back and get your bearings, get grounded, get centered again, but don't stop. Okay, that's what Spirit is saying is don't stop. Yes, take a break, come back to yourself. And if you need to, redirect, but don't stop moving forward. All right. Now, I also got called from Spirit to do a little bonus message for you. So not speaking to this big surprise or this big event coming up where you're going to experience all this growth and expansion, but like a little mini bonus where it's like, oh, something else kind of cool is going to happen in the future here coming up. And let's just let you know about that, okay? So we have forest, muddled, unclear thinking. We have staff, you will be taken care of in difficult times. Oh, really, really cool. And let's do one more. Bow, you are highly thought of. Ooh. Okay, so what I'm hearing here is that I'm actually hearing that someone's going to come into your life and help take care of you when something is a bit difficult or challenging, or maybe someone is going to come in and help you connect with this even greater level of inspiration on something and help you with a minor issue that you've been having. Okay, like maybe you're like trying to figure out like what the best software is to download to create your videos, create your content. Maybe there are certain things about the pregnancy where you're just like, hey, I'm experiencing some nausea. Like, how can I address, first trimester nausea and vomiting, right? So there's like some little problem, some little issue that someone is going to come and help you take care of, give you a solution that's very practical, that's very relevant to you and what you're trying to do. And what I'm hearing is that this person is really going to respect you for what that journey that you're on. They're gonna be like, wow, I can't believe you're deciding to make a film, make a movie, write a book, start your own YouTube channel. Like someone's gonna come in and be like, that's so awesome. I'm so glad you're taking this leap and diving into this. You're gonna get that support, okay, along your path, along your journey from someone. And who knows, maybe this person might be there for the long haul and it's someone that you're going to continue to collaborate and work with. Or it could just be someone that comes in, helps you with your problem, and then leaves. But what they're going to do is really make things a lot easier for you moving forward as well, okay? So, I love this for you. This is so exciting. Congratulations on this really fertile time coming up in your life here. Thank you so much for tuning in today for your Reading Star fam. Make sure to like and comment down below what you are calling in from your reading today to help make it a reality. And feel free to share this video with others and subscribe to this channel. Now, I'd like to extend a very special invitation to you if you want to go beyond the general tarot reading. Specifically, if you want to know how to align with your purpose and how to achieve your goals. If you look in the description box below now, you will see that there is a link there to book an energy alignment session with me. And on that call, I will help create that personalized roadmap for you to align with your purpose and how to achieve your goals. So I look forward to connecting with you in your energy alignment session. And until next time, sending you all so much love and cosmic hugs. Bye.